been in a conversation that you couldn't believe what the person is saying? Maybe he was saying yes, but his head was shaking. No. Yes. Yes. You could feel something is ringing wrong there. My fellow Toastmasters and our most welcome guests. The difference between the words that we speak and the understanding of people of our conversation is called body language or nonverbal communication. Body language is the most effective kind of communication in face-to-face conversations that we do have. It's a mix of signals, signs, people's gesture, movements, facial expressions, demeanors, all of them all together is body language. It's more efficient in relationships, in management, relevant to leadership, and just so you know, it's not just in sales meeting and business effective. Any kind of conversation you do have face-to-face, body language is involved. In parenting, mating, dating, family setting, any kind of face-to-face communication. So right now, I'm going to ask you a question. Guess, just guess. What's the percentage of body language in a face-to-face communication?
93.
Oh my God, cheater, when did you know that? Yeah, exactly, 93%. 93%. When I was reading it, I couldn't believe it. What are we doing with our gestures? More than our knowledge. How we can impress people. Tonight I'm going to briefly speak with you about some items in body language that can help us to make a better first impression. The first one is eye contact. People who avoid eye contact are people who are disrespecting you. As Alberto mentioned, I'm working in Arbis. I'm account manager. Daily basis, I see more than 10 people. I have appointments, people come. Sometimes when I'm talking with the person, and the person is looking at the corner of ceiling, I'm this close to take a ladder, put it there, go up there and say, hey, I'm speaking with you. Just look at me. And maybe they are not interested in the subject. The other one is slouching. People who are not straightforward, people who don't have firm body movement, especially in the first minutes that you meet them, they are suffering from lack of self-esteem, the low level of energy, and their level of self-confidence is really low. They say that with body language, we can see how people feel and understand about themselves and us. We show other people how we feel about them and we feel about ourselves. The other one is handshake. A very cold I call that ice bag handshake. And I have plenty of them. The person comes and I'm like, okay, let me help you. Or it shows the lack of authority. On the other hand, people who have a firm handshake, it shows the high level of aggressiveness. I had this client once, when he shake my hand, believe me, I could hear my bones were breaking one by one. What's that? I didn't understand it till the middle of the meeting when he started telling me the story of another account manager from another financial institution that he said, yeah, I told him, you do it or you're done. And I was like, okay. Now I know what was that handshake about. Another thing is when people look down, Believe me, if you're asking your manager for a raise, the moment you lose your eye contact and you look down, you have lost your cover. There's no raise involved. You're delivering a presentation, you never look down. For table topics, never look down, shoulders up. Fidgeting and moving so much, the person can't sit somewhere, or playing with her all the time, and chewing the nails, you can feel that the person is so anxious. And the level of self-confidence is so low. People who are looking at clock, glancing at clock, they're all the time looking. They are not happy with the whole conversation. They are not interested, and they have a level of arrogancy. Another thing is when closed arms, when the person is just folding in front of you. That person is not interested in the subject at all, is not angry, aren't you? And is not buying your message. So at the time, I can feel it. The moment my client is like this, I'm like, I can't sell this. Okay, let's change the route. Go for another. And the last not by list is your smile. Smile is the first, best, and last message that you can give to other people. Years ago, I'm not going to tell you how many years ago it was, I was going to defend my thesis. I was so anxious that I couldn't sleep the whole night. The subject was brand new, and I wasn't sure if I can do it. So I called my dad in the morning and I said, Dad, I can't do it, forget it. I'm going to cancel it. He said, remember, it's not about what are you saying, it's about how you are going to say it. So put the huge smile on your face, go there and just talk. And I'm going to tell you that it's just about practice how you can impress people. I'm not agreed with fake it to make it. I think fake it to become it. That's our Toastmasters.
Very good words, Solmaz. So